We're live.
Hi, my name is Adam C. English. Welcome to LATOKEN TV, BCTV. This is a brand new show called CryptoPicks, and we are now on our third episode. We will be going over this week's 11 hottest tokens. You can learn more about these tokens at www.latoken.com. I'm a blockchain and cryptocurrency expert. I've been in this space for a few years now. I have vast experience in day and swing cryptocurrency trading. I also have experience in creating and programming smart contracts using the Hyperledger platform, using Solidity, and many other programming languages and blockchains. I've also earned numerous certifications as well during that time. So, here to review why these 11 tokens are the ones you should keep an eye on. Now, let's start with these hottest coins. To trade, you must sign up, verify your account, and you can go ahead and begin your own cryptocurrency journey. Now, I'm going to run through the 11 tokens we will be focusing on this show. Number 1, Algae Farm, AGOP. Number 2, Mainstream for the Underground, MFTU. And by the way, don't miss their Crypto Friday this coming Friday. A lot of exciting things coming. Number 3, CyberFM, CYFM, or rather CYFM. Also, they will be on Crypto Friday this Friday. Don't miss it. MFTU and CyFM, they are the same company. And actually, they have mutual rewards, which I will get into as we go further into this list. Number 4, Community Business Token, CBT. Number 5, Airdrop World, AWT. Number 6, Gogolcoin, GOL. Number 7, Clever.io, KLV. I repeat, that one is KLV, and that is a very awesome token, and I'll get into that especially. Number 8, GLITZCOIN, GTN. Number 9, United Crowd, UCT. Number 10, JobChain, JOB. And number 11, BFI Coin, BFIC, rather, BFIC. Now, before we deep dive into today's material, there's a quick announcement I would like to make. I'm going to tell you about the Werewolf token, Werewolf coin buying competition. Now, here is the rule. Buy any, and I mean any, amount of Werewolf coin during the IEO, initial exchange offering, and you will receive 75,000 Werewolf coin tokens. Yes, you heard that correctly. Now, the highest, and I mean highest buyer of said Werewolf coin tokens will receive 3,000 US dollars. Now, heads up, everybody. I'm telling you this because there is less than 10 hours left for this opportunity. So go get that crypto. Now, you must be wondering, where can I find this? Well, I'm going to tell you. Go to www.promo.latoken.com to find this trading competition. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. All right, so let's get on to the list. The first one we are going to cover is Algae Farm, AGOP rather. So I'm going to type it in onto the LATOKEN exchange platform so you all can see what I am doing. So I have it right up because I was looking at it just this morning. So you must be wondering, why is there a crypto token called Algae Farm? Algae Farm, what exactly does this indicate? Well, I'll tell you what it means in one sentence. This is a tokenized, transformative, and complete nutraceutical. Now you must be wondering, what is a nutraceutical? Well, a nutraceutical is essentially a food that has a healthy or some type of medical benefit to it. By the way, we find nutraceuticals in almost all of our major food categories. Meats, vegetables, starches, and so on. So what does Algae Farm do, and what do they stand for? So the Algae Farm, AGOP, cryptocurrency token, they cultivate high-yield algae oil and algal biomass to be used in omega-3 based supplements. Now, omega-3, we all know it reduces blood pressure, it prevents plaque from hardening in your arteries, and it reduces inflammation throughout your body. So think, arthritis, omega-3 supplements help with the lessening of inflammation. And Algae Farm combines the natural benefits of algae into omega-3. So what they do is they use algae oil and they fuse this into their omega-3 based supplements. So algae oil contains EPA, reduces neuroinflammation like depression, ADHD, and burns excess fat. And it contains DHA. Yes, algae oil contains DHA. So it reduces your risk of cancer. Now, the purpose is to inject the Algae Farm intellectual property and technology into the market. Now, we are living in 2021, and as you all know, the usual script in society, finance, and in many facets of our life does not apply anymore. And that especially pertains to the health and fitness industry. Algae supplements contain anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory properties. And what's great about algae is that it is sustainable, whereas meat is not. Meat and even starches and vegetables, those things are harder to produce. And especially as time goes on, resources are diminishing on the planet. Algae, on the other hand, can be regenerated and created at will with very, very little resources. So this token stands for the next wave, the next evolution of health and fitness supplements. Now, currently, there are 1 billion tokens in circulation. Now, that sounds like a lot, but please, and I've said this on the past 2 episodes, do not sleep on this. Billion, 2 billion, sounds like a lot, but you know what happens? Once people start waking up to a trend, they consume the entirety of it. So we have this show to make sure you, the viewer, are on top of and up to date and ahead of all of these trends so you can be there first and at the right time. So I'm going to show you the LATOKEN platform. So what you do is you go to the left-hand side, you go to the search prompt, you type in AGOP. Now, I already have this up, but what I like to do is I like to show the viewers the actual process of it. Now, this is probably as close as one can get to actually doing it. So I'm going to type it, and I'll go through the features. So I type in AGOP, and under the search prompt, you're going to see a subsection called All Assets. And right at the top, you see AGOP. So this LATOKEN platform provides you with everything you need to make a well-educated, well-informed trading decision. You have your candlestick charts. Very, very important. If you're a casual trader or if you're a professional trader, following candlestick charts is the bread and butter of your game. So we have our candlestick charts here. We have our volume charts here. If you go further down, you have an overview of the AGOP trading competition. So AGOP will show you who their competitors are. Now, this is very, very important, okay? Because if you're investing in AGOP, you want to see what their opponent's hand is, and that is especially important. Now, AGOP uses a very special technology with this algae fused with omega-3 supplements. However, it is always good to stay up to date on trends. So here, you can go to this tab here called Social Feed. And along with candlesticks, along with your charts, your volume charts, whatever you use in trading, this is all very, very important. I would say that your social feed, which will show you what's going on Twitter, Instagram, and so on and so forth. The trends and the events that occur there and that are displayed there are just as important to the volatility movement on your trading charts. Now, the social feed is taking a little bit of time to load, and by the way, that is okay. If you go to the charts on the right-hand side, you're going to see there's been a lot of trading volume regarding this cryptocurrency, and that is a very, very good thing. But I assure you, Aggle is on social media, so go check them out. All right, so moving forward, our next token is called Mainstream for the Underground, MFTU, if you will. And I'm going to type it into our LATOKEN exchange search prompt here. And as you see, on the left-hand column, under all assets, it comes right up. Now let's get into the nitty-gritty of this, and then we're going to hop onto the charts, okay? So, how would I describe MFTU, Mainstream for the Underground token, to, let's say, my neighbor or one of my friends? I would call this the future of the music industry. Tokenized royalties for new and upcoming artists. Now, we've all seen the direction of the music industry. Now, as technology has gotten better, unfortunately, the talent really revolves around a handful of very, very popular artists. So we're not getting the usual variety that we've usually received in decades past. So how do independent, talented artists market and popularize their music? What this platform and token does, it levels the online playing field, allowing new artists to be heard. And I will explain this process. So new artists will sign with MFTU, Mainstream for the Underground, and get an automatic airplay rotation on www.itsyourradio.com and CyberFM.com. Now that is cyber-fm.com. The signed artist is paid in MFTU tokens based on the streams and live performances. So in essence, if you are an artist, if you're a singer, you're a musician, and you want to get your music out, this is the avenue to go through. So you are effectively, as an artist, incentivized and getting paid, mind you, to promote yourself. Now, by the way, keep this in mind. In the traditional music industry, if you're an artist, all right, and the record company is going to promote you as an artist, you are effectively taking a six-figure, right, you've heard me, a six-figure plus loan for production and marketing. Yes, so when a music company signs you in a traditional setting, as was done in years past, you as the artist or band are taking a loan from the record company. And by the way, regardless of whether your album or albums do well, you have to pay that back with interest, mind you. Whereas here in blockchain, here with this cryptocurrency, you're provided with the materials to market yourself. And as an artist, you're getting paid to market yourself. This really solves a historical, important problem with the music industry. And I think in the next few years, and actually I would even say this year, we're going to start seeing a boom of amazing, talented, independent artists. And by the way, if you sign with MFTU, you get, as an artist, an additional bonus for participating in profit sharing across all of the radio networks in their system, okay? Now, something to keep in mind too, if you're a tech guy, tech girl, if you're just into software, this runs on the Tron platform. So essentially, this requires less resources to run a similar blockchain that, let's say, would run on an Ethereum. So think efficiency. And if you're promoting artists, an efficient platform is absolutely necessary. And by the way, mind you, I play electric guitar, so maybe one day when I find some people to start a rock band with, I'll tell you what, I'm signing with MFTU. So check them out, www.latoken.com. So we're going to go to my screen here. We're going to check out MFTU before we go to the next one. So we go to our prompt on the left-hand side here, and we type in MFTU. And as you see, Under the subsection All Assets, it comes right up. Now you click it, and like I said before, you have your candlestick charts, you have your volume charts, you have your summary, your overview of the crypto token and the company, and you have access to their social feed. So you can see what they're up to on social media, Twitter, Instagram, you name it. So this is excellent, by the way. This platform is excellent. And also, on the right-hand side, you can execute your trades. Now, I am not logged in at the moment because I am doing this live stream. But if I was logged in, I would go to the right-hand side here. You go to the Buy tab, all right? You enter in the amount. And when you're ready, by the way, when you're ready to either buy or sell, instead of it saying log in to trade, it will say either buy or sell, or rather a confirmation of buying or selling, whichever action you end up choosing. So I would highly suggest check out the MFTU token. All right, going forward, the Community Business Token, CBT rather. So how would I describe this token in one sentence? This is an all-in-one entrepreneurs, business, and community project platform and toolkit. It is more than just a business listing. Now, it's a little bit of a mouthful, I understand. However, we're going to deep dive into this one. So, summary. This platform consists of two main components. One, digital flyer. Now, this is the business marketing platform. And CBT, which is the native cryptocurrency of that platform. Now, this platform is a conduit for businesses and customers to find each other. And it's also a conduit for B2B, business to business, business to consumer, B2C. So this hits both avenues in commerce, so to say, between businesses and between customers. So, community projects. This connects users to exciting community projects such as children's education, access to health, entrepreneurial education, and resources. You can almost think of this as similar to an avenue of crowdfunding for some sort of well-meaning community project that you want to start up and architect in order to really help out everybody around you. And now, as far as the second part, the business and marketing platform exists for startups and existing businesses, and it connects entrepreneurs with opportunities. So, what are the tools? Recruiting, outsourcing, email marketing. So specifically, you can create email funnels, and you create many simultaneous email funnels. It comes with accounting tools. So essentially, you can create purchase orders, you can create invoices, you can create quotes, and you can do slip management as well. Now, the native token of CBT, this is the token that you use while using this platform. Now, what purpose does it have? Well, by using the CBT token in this platform, you minimize your business and marketing and community project expenses, hence saving money from these same services that you'd be using outside of the blockchain and outside of this platform. Now, also, something to keep in mind. There is currently a circulating supply of 50 billion tokens. And like I said, I cannot stress this enough. Even though, let's say it's 1 billion, 2 billion, or 50 billion tokens, do not sleep on this. You always want to be first. You want to be first and ahead when it comes to trends, okay? So get on in and get some CBT, all right? So as far as the blockchain technology, this runs on an ERC20 token. So it's steady, reliable, and part of the industry norm. It's amazing. So let's hop to the LATOKEN platform here. Now I go to the left-hand side here. I type in CBT. Under all assets, it comes right up. I click CBT. And as you can see, this is the candlestick chart. And if you see all the up and down, so to say, green and red candles, there is a lot of action going on right now. All right? And if you go to the lower right-hand side, you're going to see there is a lot of trading activity. With this platform, you can actively see the trades being submitted in real time. Now, as far as day trading, casual trading, swing trading, this is important, by the way. Now, it may seem like an information overload, but this is where LATOKEN is different. They've set up the interface where all of this is user-friendly and easy on the eyes. So, in summary, this platform and token is going to be the flagship of crowdfunding community projects and saving tons of money on business and marketing resources. So if you're a startup, if you're a small and medium-sized company, or even if you're a major corporation, you'll be spending much less money doing those same accounting and marketing functions in a blockchain platform like CBT versus you actually go to these outside traditional vendors to get the same services, and they will most likely be astronomically more expensive. So check this one out, www.latoken.com. All right, moving forward, CyberFM. Okay, now CyberFM is a part of mainstream for the underground. Now, if you remember when I talked about mainstream for the underground, okay, now I talked about the affiliate stations where if you're an artist, you can broadcast your tracks and albums. Well, CyberFM is one of the partner stations, and it is a part of community for the underground. The previous token, number 2, that I was talking about, mainstream for the underground. Okay, so in one sentence, I would describe it as this: token rewards for listening to music. Yes, this is radio that pays you. You, the listener, can earn tokens, effectively money in currency, for listening to the radio. This is incredible. So, how does it work? You download the app, which you can find in the Apple Store. Listeners are paid with CYFM, CyberFM tokens. Now, there's some anecdotal stories that we end up hearing from users of the CyberFM token and platform. People have even claimed they have paid their phone bills by merely streaming the stations and just merely passively receiving tokens. You can essentially leave this on at home, go to work, go do your errands, go to school, do whatever you need, and you are earning money. This is a very, very effective avenue for passive income. And by the way, this platform, CyberFM and its native token, provides a synergy to the previous token we were just covering, mainstream for the underground. So, essentially, where mainstream for the underground, you're an artist, you sign with the platform, your music is played, and your compensation, your rewards, are based on the amount of airplay you get. Now, this station is one of the stations that actually broadcasts those artists. And even better, this station pays its viewers, its listeners rather, cryptocurrency tokens. This is incredible. I would say this is a well-oiled machine. Very efficient, very fascinating. Do not sleep on this, okay? So let's get a little bit further into this. So, how does it work? So like I said, you download the app. You're paid with CyFM CYFM tokens, okay? So you must be wondering, well, if I'm a listener of this, all right, and I'm getting paid, well, when do I receive these payments? You, the listener, get paid on the first of each month in crypto tokens by using the CyberFM platform by merely passively streaming and listening to their stations, to the music. Circulating supply of 51 billion tokens. Like I said, it sounds like a lot. You want to stay ahead of the trends. You want to be first. Okay? So check it out and get some of these tokens. Now, just to give you an idea, over 10,000 of these tokens are traded daily. Now, that is pretty decent considering that this is a new cryptocurrency. There is a lot of volume passing across the hands of traders. This is a very good thing. So if you're trading, okay, as time goes on, there will be enough liquidity in the market where if there's a lot of volume and there's a lot of action as far as daily volume, you can essentially get into your trade and almost always get that trade filled. Check it out. So, and on an ending note regarding this CyberFM token, I would say this. We're going to go to the platform here. So I'm going to type in CYFM. It comes up here. As you see under the subsection, all assets. Now you look at the candlestick charts here, a lot of peaks, a lot of valleys. And you know what? A lot of trading action going on in this, okay? We may be positioned with CyberFM to enter a substantive, powerful bull run. So check this one out. Go to www.LATOKEN.com. All right, moving forward. Airdrop World, AWT. Now, what is AWT? Now, we all love airdrops. When a new cryptocurrency comes out, we all love those airdrops. We all want those free cryptocurrency tokens. I mean, why not, right? So, in one sentence, I would describe it as this. Airdrops, airdrops, airdrops. So, they do a cryptocurrency airdrop giveaway every week, hence living up to its name, Airdrop World. So as far as the most recent competition and giveaway, this is what Airdrop did. You would trade 50 AWT Airdrop World tokens for a share of 20,000 tokens. All right, this is great. You effectively put in 50, you get 20,000. Now, mind you, okay, this sweepstakes, this competition, all right, this giveaway ends tomorrow on the 26th. So please go check that out, okay? This ends at 10 o'clock UTC time. So if you go to promo.latoken.com, you will find these cryptocurrency competitions. In particular, as we're talking about Airdrop World. We all love airdrops. Get on top of this one. Something else that's good about this cryptocurrency as well, they're creating a staking platform. So effectively, you get paid in cryptocurrency tokens for merely holding on to your current Airdrop World crypto tokens. So effectively, you're being paid money to hold on to your money. Okay, now listen, I'm not talking about the recent interest rates that we've seen in the US and across the world. No, you're being paid in tokens, which is excellent. Now, the 24-hour volume on this, it's about 110,000. Great volume, considering that this is a brand new token, all right? And there's a circulating supply of 1 million tokens. Now, there is a little bit of scarcity here, okay? So I would emphasize, hop onto LATOKEN, which I am about to do right now. So if you look to my other screen, we're going to type in AWT. Let's click it. We have what we need here. We have our candlestick charts. We have our volume charts. We have our company and token overview. We have our social feed. So yes, as you can see here, we can see what's going on Twitter, okay? We go on the right-hand side. If you want to execute a trade, you go to the buy and sell tabs, all right? Type in the price. Now, if I was logged in, All right, this would say confirm trade, whether it's a buy or sell, and you can go ahead and get the crypto tokens, okay? So again, go to www.latoken.com, Airdrop World, airdrops every single week. Check it out by all means, okay? So going forward, Gogolcoin, G-O-L. I would describe Gogolcoin in one sentence. It is a remote home management system app. This is effectively kryptonizing smart houses. Now, if you want to talk about a cryptocurrency of the future, it is Gogolcoin. Now, we've all heard the terminology, the term smart houses, smart homes being thrown around. Well, this crypto token, this cryptocurrency gets you into that very, very popular trend that is about to burst, okay? So what is Gogolcoin exactly? So these are digital smart homes that run on a native cryptocurrency in order to solve a variety of problems that homeowners face. Now, with this, you can remotely manage all aspects of your property or properties in real time for very, very little cost. So you must be wondering, Adam, that sounds great. Well, what are these things I can do with my digital smart house? Well, the Gogol Smart House app, it comes with an app called a CSH. The CSH app remotely controls the house and crypto wallet, okay? And it also comes with a digital management system for all of your data. So, for instance, on your phone, with the Gogol app and with the Gogol token, you can program your air conditioning unit. You can program your lighting, switch it on and off, if you want to put a fade in, so on and so forth. Your cooking devices like ovens and stoves. Listen, we all deal with real life. Sometimes if we're running out the door, we're wondering, oh my, did I leave my coffee machine on? Did I leave my oven or stove on? You know, hope that doesn't happen, but in the very, very small chance that it does, you can, without having to go through the inconvenience of driving back home, you can deal with a active oven, stove, coffee machine, and switch it off from your car, on your vacation, wherever you are. With the Gogol platform, through the CSH app, you can also pay your household expenses like gas, water, and electric. So, as I said before, the platform is essentially the CSH app and the digital management system, and it comes with a cryptocurrency wallet. So, other than remotely controlling your house, you can also remotely deal with your bills, your gas, water, and electric bills. And by the way, you can also switch services with this. So think about it this way. We've all been told one of the most stressful things in life is to move. Well, this platform and app and token deals with that. You can switch services and insurance contracts through the Gogol Smart House system. So you go to a new place, instead of having to per se call every single service provider and homeowners, and deal with every type of insurance issue, you can do this from your app, saving yourself and saving your family time, and you can enjoy more of life while also being comfortable in your house. This is awesome. And by the way, the Gogol platform, they accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tether cryptocurrencies as payment as well. And even better, this platform incentivizes you to use cryptocurrency and its native cryptocurrency, Gogolcoin. So there are numerous advantages for using crypto in this crypto-based smart house system. So if you use crypto, you get a 50% discount on the cost of running the centralized digital management system. Your data, your bills, your insurance contracts, you get a 50% discount. as far as operating and executing those functions through your digital smart house app, all right? You get a 30% discount too on the cost of designing and developing the system according to the needs of you and your family that live in the house, which is great. You get a 15% discount on all devices that go into the smart house. This is awesome. This is amazing. Now, keep in mind, there is a circulating supply of 85 million tokens. Now, this is significantly less than the circulating supply of some of the other cryptocurrencies I have talked about. There's a little bit of scarcity here. I would suggest jumping on this, getting some Gogolcoin. Go to www.LATOKEN.com. We're going to look at it on the exchange platform. So let's go. So look to my screen here. I will type in GOL under the search prompt. And you will see it under all assets, Gogol Smart House. Now look at the candlestick charts here. A lot of action is going on. This is exciting. Below, you have your volume charts, which is very important for executing trades. At the bottom of the page, you have your company and cryptocurrency overview. So you can see how much of these tokens are currently in circulation. You can find out who the executives are and co-founders of the company, and many more things. And you can check out their social feed, see what is going on with Gogolcoin or whichever cryptocurrency you are interested in doing research and eventually trading in. So, as I said before, you want to execute a trade, go to the right-hand side of the screen, you go to the buy and sell tabs, you enter in your numbers. When you're good to go, you click the dark rectangular box here. So like I said, I'm not logged in, but if you are logged in, instead of saying log in to trade, this will say confirm your buy or sell. You can go ahead and get it. So again, go to www.latoken.com, get some of this Gogol Smart House cryptocurrency, okay? Gogolcoin. Moving forward, we're going to go to clever.io. Now, in the world of cryptocurrency, your wallet, your cryptocurrency wallet, is very important. It is an added layer of security to protect your cryptocurrency tokens. And that is very, very important. There is a fair amount of rampant fraud in the world, especially from computer hackers. So we have, with clever.io, an all-purpose cryptocurrency wallet and platform to protect your money and execute cryptocurrency trades with ease and simplicity. It connects both the cryptocurrency and fiat currency worlds together. By the way, resolving some of the traditional user and safety problems one may face when engaging in the transaction of money, dealing with your friends, dealing with merchants, whatever. You know, this deals with those traditional problems. So what are the functions and features of Clever.io? Well, let me break it down to you here. So this is a decentralized P2P self-custody wallet. So it provides easy and fast payments between friends, businesses, and others with just a debit or credit card. Now, I will tell you from personal experience, with some of the platforms I've used, most of the time, they require your checking account information. So sometimes that can be a little inconvenient. So if you're on vacation, if you're on the go, you discover a brand new trend and you discover the ideal platform, LATOKEN, to trade it on. Let's say you want to make that trade right now. Well, you're not always going to have your checkbook with you. But more often than not, you're going to have your wallet and you'll have your debit and credit card with you. Clever.io accepts debit and credit card transactions to purchase cryptocurrency. So you don't have to dig through any papers, you don't have to go through storage or whatever, or wherever you may keep your checkbook. You can do this with just your debit and credit card, okay? And the platform and application, it's very intuitive. It's easy on the eyes. It is a very stylish crypto wallet and platform. And as far as the security, let's get into this a little bit more. So it is a self-custody cryptocurrency wallet. So there's no third party. Only you, the owner of the wallet, has any type of access to it. And it is protected by a very, very secure blockchain. So you, the user, have the private keys. So neither the clever team or third parties, can ever access or have any type of visibility whatsoever of the contents and cryptos in your wallet. So what makes this so special? Now, this crypto wallet uses advanced security mechanisms. It uses specifically military-grade encryption layered on top of the clever operating system and blockchain. That is incredible. Additional encryption on top of an already secure, safe, and stable blockchain. Now, we all know with blockchain, it is the most difficult of nuts to crack, so to say. It is extremely difficult to change the ledger or really use any traditional hacking methods. This app and cryptocurrency wallet has an additional layer of security on top of that already impenetrable wall, so to say. I think this is incredible. So, the Clever app offers its consumers KLV staking. So, KLV is the native crypto token. So, if you acquire, you buy, you store, you hold on to these crypto tokens, these KLV tokens, you earn passive income. And by the way, you get rewards every hour. Yes, every hour you get additional rewards for using the Clever app and just merely holding onto your Clever tokens. Okay? Now, this is why, mind you, people are so fascinated with blockchain. Blockchain is doing things for the average person that traditional financial institutions have in many ways dropped the ball on. People want to make money and people want to learn about these exciting trends. So if you can have your money make money for you, that is an excellent opportunity. So, by the way, let me add something else here. For the actual Clever token, you, the consumer, earn a 10% annual interest rate, or an annual yield rather, for staking the native crypto token. So you get rewards each hour, and then you get a 10% interest rate on top of that. You, the holder of Clever, you get a 10% payment of your current Clever token possession and supply. That is awesome. That is incredible. By the way, Clever is also a very exciting, enjoyable experience for the developer. So, if you're really into the nitty-gritty of apps and programming, what you can do with the Clever app, you can integrate other blockchain features into it. You can integrate your website. You can integrate many other features that you can find using the Clever software development kit. You can make yourself a customized platform and wallet features by integrating features and attributes from other blockchains. You can customize your product here, your Clever app, wallet, to almost a very surgical-like precision. This is incredible. And by the way, one more thing on this, swaps. There are low-fee swaps in using the Clever app and platform. So, if you want to convert cryptocurrencies, so for instance, you want to convert your Bitcoin to Ethereum, you want to convert your Clever to Tether, You want to convert your Ethereum to Tron. Just throwing some examples out there. The Clever tokens serve as the fuel for swapping. So this is a very cost-efficient, cheap app and mechanism for swapping. Now, as you all know, in many platforms out there, you will face, in some cases, which is relatively common, high fees for swapping. Well, Clever deals with that. The native token serves as the fuel for swapping. So this is very, very easy and generous on the wallet. No pun intended. But for the person using Clever, the Clever app and the crypto wallet, if you want to swap your tokens, you want to convert them into something else, you can do it right here. And just a few more things. Now, I know I said one more thing, but there's a few more things I want to stress on before we move on. So by the way, Clever offers 300 trading pairs. The Clever ecosystem allows you to store, send, receive, swap all ERC20 tokens, yes, Ethereum, all TRC10 and all TRC20 tokens, Tron, all right? And popular tokens like your Bitcoins, your Ethereum, your Dash, and so on and so forth. And you can access the lesser known and perhaps more obscure cryptocurrency tokens out there. By the way, this cryptocurrency platform and wallet is a global citizen, okay? You can get this in 30 different languages and in 164 currencies. This is a conduit for the world to engage in commerce. And that is really what makes things go round and round. Prosperity and ideas. This is great for you no matter where you are in the world. And by the way, to throw an impressive number at you, there are now currently 2.5 billion Clever tokens being staked. So yes, if you think of the entirety of the users that use the Clever app, the platform, and the tokens, all right? 2.5 billion tokens are being held onto. And of course, they're being rewarded for staking with more Clever tokens. But keep this in mind. People are not dumping these tokens. People are holding on to them. People see some genuine value into this. And not to name names with other cryptocurrencies, but you will see in some cases when something happens and people start dumping, people start selling off, straight dumping of that cryptocurrency, selling it, can't wait to get rid of it. 2.5 billion Clever tokens are being held onto, and they're not going anywhere. People are getting their money's worth. People are getting paid to hold on to these Clever tokens. That is incredible. And by the way, for an added bit of convenience, the Clever app has added Apple Pay as a payment method for buying Clever, for buying Bitcoin, and buying others. This is an all-in-one, highly secure, I would say nearly bulletproof, maximum grade security cryptocurrency wallet. Check it out, www.LATOKEN.com. And by the way, before we go, I'll just show you again on the LATOKEN trading platform. So I go to the left-hand side, I go to search, I type in KLV. Go under all assets, it comes right up. And you can see your volume charts, you can see your candlestick charts, you can see the social feed, you can see the direct trading competition down here. You can see what trades are being entered in real time. And naturally, you can access your portfolio. But I'll tell you this, with trading, whether it's day trading, swing trading, and everything in between, you cannot put a price on simplicity. You do not want to be dealing with sensory overload, with too many things happening at once. LATOKEN makes this simplified, easy on the eyes, and stylish. If you want to find some more Clever tokens, go to www.latoken.com. Check it out. On to our next coin. We're on number 8, all right? GLITZCOIN, GTN. What is GLITZCOIN? It's a very, very intriguing name, GLITZCOIN, right? Well, this is a blockchain token for the diamond industry. This is a diamond trading platform. Now, the mission for GLITZCOIN is to integrate the best features of traditional diamond industry practices with the usefulness, utility, and functionality of the latest of blockchain technology. So some statistics before we deep dive into this. 15 billion US dollars worth of rough diamonds are produced each year. The global diamond jewelry industry is worth over 79 billion US dollars per year. Now, what is the specific problem to be resolved? Well, it's the transparency, the visibility, and objectivity in the diamond industry, especially when it comes to person-to-person diamond transactions. So we're thinking of supply chains when it comes to diamonds. We're talking about grading and quality when it comes to diamonds. We're talking about dealing with, in some cases, a fair amount of fraud that may occur. So how do we deal with these very complex problems over long distances, over bodies of water, over international borders? The GLITZCOIN blockchain. So the solution that GLITZCOIN created was a blockchain-based open ecosystem for the diamond industry. So all aspects of diamond trading are conducted and coordinated effectively on one blockchain, effectively conducted and coordinated in one place. Okay, so this ecosystem includes the blockchain itself, smart contracts for those agreements for buying and selling of diamonds, and machine learning. So this is what reduces the risks and fraud of the diamond markets. It reduces risk and fraud for banks and insurers that are involved in the diamond market. So some of the specifics as to those solutions. Well, GLITZCOIN and its blockchain platform reduces transaction costs. The cost of doing business can sometimes be incredibly expensive. And we're talking about the diamond industry here. Now, this blockchain reduces those otherwise very, very expensive costs, which is incredible. Faster transactions. This removes traditional paper-based transaction process. Now, we all know about risks and fraud that can exist in the diamond industry. Well, blockchains are immutable, and it is virtually impossible in most cases to even hack a block on the blockchain. Furthermore, GLITZCOIN and its platform, they have an intricate and complex diamond tracing and tracking. So, from beginning to end, from the raw diamond to the finished product that you see in the jewelry store, this blockchain tracks and records the information and parties dealing with that diamond each step of the way. You're essentially getting a record of the lifespan, essentially, of that diamond. You can see, actually, where your diamond specifically comes from. This is very, very important for all actors and all parties within the diamond industry. I think this makes that industry much more honest, much more efficient, and you know what? It probably will eventually even be a type of catalyst for better prices when searching for diamonds. If there's less fraud, less risks, you got to remember, fraud and risk, these prices are built into what you end up buying with many products, and I would imagine including diamonds. So imagine this, you can get an excellent product, a safe product, and potentially through commerce, in a very safe way, through the blockchain, you can get a cheaper product and something that is very special. Check it out. Go to www.latoken.com, okay? We're gonna check it out quickly. We're gonna go to my screen here. So, go to the search prompt under crypto, we type in GTN for GLITZCOIN. Go to all assets, we click on it. We got our candlestick charts, okay? Now, fair amount of action going on this. So this is a hot commodity, to say the least. Now, I know we're talking about diamonds, but regardless, this is a hot commodity. We have our volume charts here. And by the way, we have an informational video here on GLITZCOIN, their track record, their future prospects, the motivation into creating this product. You can get a sense of who the co-founders are and the executives are who manage this company. This provides, in many ways, a great deal of transparency before you even buy a cryptocurrency token. And on many of these tokens will have an informational video providing for you who the co-founders are, who the executives are, the people who run the company, the purpose of the token, what platform they use. This platform, LATOKEN, will give you that transparency that you're not going to per se see on a lot of other platforms. I've personally yet to go on to, let's say, another trading platform, as I do like to trade, and I like to engage in frequent cryptocurrency trading. I can't just have immediate access to the informational, I guess you can say, company video of that token. I'll have to go into Google, I'll have to, search maybe on Twitter, on Instagram, whatever they have. This will bring the social feed right to you. And transparency is very, very important. And I would say it is especially very good that a diamond-based blockchain is providing an informational video explaining to you the importance of having this blockchain. This is incredible. And as you see down here under the project summary, you get a very, very good comprehensive description of what is going on here, what the purpose is, what the solution is, and what are the end goals for this. This is incredible. And by the way, you can even see how the tokens are allocated. So sometimes, you'll see that, the co-founders will have a percentage, maybe certain angel investors may end up getting a percentage of the tokens, and a certain amount of the tokens are allocated to the public. LATOKEN provides that transparency for you, which is incredible. I cannot be happier looking at this. And by the way, you go further down, you get a detailed description of the team, you have pictures of them, and you have their full professional biography and, practically speaking, a resume to look at. This is incredible. So again, go to www.latoken.com, check out GLITZCOIN. All right, number 9, United Crowd, UCT. So their company motto, the company philosophy is let's tokenize the world. That's awesome, and that is great, but what does that mean? Well, I'm going to tell you. United Crowd, UCT token, is a direct financing platform that allows the user to acquire investors from all over the world, attract customers, and expand your community and visibility of your business, of your venture. Now, the founders created this platform, and what they wanted to do was resolve the problems of raising capital in companies. So, especially this is very obvious with startups, small companies, but you need that venture capital. You need those angel investors to get your project off the ground. Now, a lot of times you may end up sending out pitch decks. And by the way, pitch decks are amazing. It is absolutely essential to send out pitch decks. But why not have all of these actors available in one place? on one platform and in one blockchain. That is what we have here with United Crowd. If you are an entrepreneur, you want to get your project, your company off the ground, you need to get venture capital, you need to get investors, and you want to do it in a simple, fast, convenient place where you can essentially contact who you need in a very efficient manner. You can do it here at United Crowd UCT token. So, the tools. The app and platform that UCT provides is an online, all-in-one platform, and this allows you to find investors. You create digital contracts, which would be through the smart contract blockchain technology, document management and storage, so think of those legal and tax documents, marketing documents as well, and you can have safe, secure transactions. So investors are verified via anti-money laundering, AML and KYC protocols and compliance regulations. You can do token sales through this platform, and they're automated. And by the way, the tokens, the UCT tokens of this platform are backed by collateral, which is great. You know, to be honest, and as we all know, in many countries in the world, in the major players of our global economy, they don't back their currency with anything. We have quantitative easing that creates a seemingly infinite amount of currency, which ends up causing inflation and a multitude of other problems. And if you see in blockchain, many of these companies, many of these tokens, make it a point to back up their tokens with tangible, real commodities and collateral. That is great. That's akin to when we had the gold standard backing the US dollar. I think it is great that United Crowd backs their tokens with real collateral. Now, as far as tokens and fundraising, now, this is one of my favorite parts. And you're going to see why in a second. The way they've created this platform and the token has maximized convenience, sophistication, and simplicity of capital raising. So, if you want to acquire capital from investors on the UCT platform, you can do this through 4 types of tokens. And by the way, these 4 tokens pretty much represent the otherwise, non-blockchain, traditional, real-world way of raising capital, but except we're using blockchain, the latest and greatest, simple, safe, efficient technology to do it. All right, so we have 4 tokens, 4 types of UCT tokens for the capital raising process. So we have equity tokens, we have debt tokens, we have asset tokens, and we have utility tokens. Now that sounds great. So what do they do? Well, first we have our equity tokens. Now these provide the consumer with, or the investor, participation rights. So think stocks and voting shares, right? So with certain classes of stocks, you have certain, some better than others, voting rights and privileges. So under the UCT platform and token, if you decide to buy equity tokens, that means you're essentially receiving voting shares of stock. So as a shareholder, you have a say in the direction of the company and the blockchain. Then we have debt tokens. Now, these tokens allow you to claim rights. Well, what do claim rights mean? This means that you own the company's debt. Now, this is very important. And by the way, this is a very usual, common way of fundraising. You can buy debentures, debt of an up-and-coming company. So essentially, if you buy debt tokens, you, as the buyer, investor, consumer, you can secure your right as a creditor of that company. So what can you do as a creditor? Well, if you own debt and essentially if it ends up being defaulted on, you have a right to take the value, collateral, and otherwise anything else to satisfy as far as the money that is owed to you. Now, I know that sounds cynical, but like I said, raising capital through debt shares, debt tokens, as we see here, is a very common, usual practice. Many companies do it, and UCT allows you to do this. Your investors can essentially claim rights and own the debt of that company. And by the way, these are the processes that allow startups to get off the ground. Let's go to our third token, the asset token. So this token is used to finance the assets of that company. So it would be like if you're an investor, you decide to invest and provide monies for the machinery of, let's say, the Tesla factory. Tesla makes amazing electric cars. So you can only imagine the appreciation, the growth in value of Tesla's process, and in fact, even their machinery and practices over time. They have a working formula. So let's say Tesla was a startup and you're an investor, you put money down, you essentially buy the assets so they can produce, the product, and you have a portion of the monies, the profits that have essentially been created by the company. So you would essentially almost have the value of the equipment and materials and the land that you invested in. And then let's say Tesla, as we know it now, goes up 100-fold. Now imagine if you're the investor and you bought the machinery and the factory and the land for a company like Tesla. You're in great shape. And this platform, this token, United Crowd, provides the ability to buy asset tokens of your startup, whichever one you're interested in. Now, finally, we have the utility token. This allows investors certain privileges regarding the company they choose to invest in. Now, as far as these privileges, these can be many things. This could even be let's say, management authority in certain decisions. Now, maybe some investors are not interested in that. Maybe they're more concerned with their equity in debt tokens. But not all investors are the same. Maybe you're the type of investor who likes to be maybe a little closer to the ground. You want to have a say in a very specific decision with that startup. Get the utility token. And you can have those special privileges. This is incredible. Now check them out, www.latoken.com. I'll show you quickly, and then we'll be moving along. So we're on it right now. Go to the left-hand prompt, you type in UCT, you go under all assets, you click on it, your charts come up, your social feed, the UCT, the company, the token summary comes up, the trade logs, your buy and sell prompt here, so you can execute the trades as you desire. This is incredible. Please, by all means, do not sleep on UCT. The world moves forward by people who have ideas and who take risks to make sure those ideas materialize and become real and make the world better. This blockchain, UCT, has streamlined, simplified that process, making it more efficient for entrepreneurs to get those angel investors, to get that venture capital. This token, this company, this platform, United Crowd, may end up being the catalyst that brings the world the next wave of great entrepreneurs. We may have the next Steve Jobs, we may have the next Elon Musk in the next years to come, and it seems like United Crowd may have a part in that. So check it out. All right, so we are almost done. So we're at number 10, okay? We're doing 11 today, so we're at 10. So we're getting there. But this is very good information for all of you to know and keep in mind, okay? So job chain. I would describe it in one sentence. The job searching of tomorrow, today. So what is it exactly? Job chain is a recruitment decentralized application where you can get hired, hire people, and receive your salary. And by the way, you would receive salary in cryptocurrency, the currency of our very, very near future. You can buy, store, sell multiple other types of cryptocurrency besides the native job token. Now, let me tell you about the job chain platform. This comes with, one, an identity and education wallet. So this protects your most valuable personal information, okay? Two, it stores your verified college degrees. 3, you can use it to store your official licenses. And furthermore, your identity QR code for receiving payments. And 5, finally, a cryptocurrency wallet. Receiving payments, storing your personal information, storing your licenses, these are all very, very important components of the recruiting and hiring process. And if you can navigate that process in a very quick, safe, efficient fashion, I would say check out JobChain. You can get your salary, you can send your resumes and CVs out, and you don't have to worry about people hacking into your secure private information that may be on, let's say, your transcripts or on your licenses. So what does this blockchain tell you and do for you? Well, you can find jobs, you can hire people anytime, anywhere. You can also filter candidates by rating and availability. You can choose the currency for the salaries, crypto or fiat currency. And by the way, something I have to add regarding JobChain, they have an impressive team, okay? Their advisors include experts from the United Nations, the International Atomic Energy Agency, or rather the IAEA, and the Organization for Cooperation and Security in Europe. This is the equivalent of FDR's brain trust when it comes to cryptocurrencies. They have a consortium, if you will. They have a group of very, very bright, talented, well-accomplished people to give life to this platform and token. Now, there are currently 6 billion tokens in circulation. Now, as I always say, it sounds a lot, but you do not want to be asleep on the next greatest trend. We are looking at recruiting and hiring on the blockchain, one of the most relevant global issues since COVID-19 and subsequent lockdown. You want to be first when it comes to these amazing trends. You can find JobChain, the job token, at www.latoken.com. This is incredible. Don't want to miss it. I'll show you quickly. Go to our LATOKEN trading platform, type in JOB. Job token comes up under all assets. You have everything you need. You look at the candlestick charts. You are looking at a lot of action, a lot of interesting action going on this. You can look at the log of trades that have been entered. A lot of buys have been entered regarding JobChain. You certainly want to check this out. Now, finally, we are on to our last cryptocurrency for this week's Crypto Picks. Thank you all so far for watching and enjoying this program. I greatly appreciate it. And especially with the amount of detail and information I give, I'm also happy to see a lot of people appreciate and enjoy it. So we are on our last coin. This is called BFI coin, BFIC rather. So in one sentence, I would encapsulate it as this. It is accounting that is safe and simplified on a blockchain. So the company motto and philosophy is a DeFi token with the fastest accounting protocol. It is the future of the digital economy. Accounting is one of the pillars of running a successful business, a successful government, a household. Mathematics and accounting touches many parts of our life, and keeping solid, reliable records is priceless. It is invaluable. But things happen. Sometimes people make mistakes. Sometimes, there is an accident and an office building has to deal with a flood or a fire, and records get destroyed, and let's say the cloud does not work. Well, we have the blockchain, and that avoids all of those problems I've just mentioned. So, BFI coin, BFIC, if you will. This is a decentralized network that allows anyone to invoice a payment for which the recipient can pay in a safe and secure way. All of the information is stored in a decentralized, authentic ledger. This is an immutable ledger. The blocks cannot be altered. Hackers cannot change these blocks, rearrange it, and use this to exploit it for their own personal gain. That cannot happen here. But we can all recall all the many times we have seen in the news about hackers robbing banks almost blindly, really through the use of a laptop, a few pieces of hardware, and some impressive code. Well, that doesn't work on blockchain, especially this accounting blockchain. So this is a decentralized authentic ledger. It runs on its native BFIC protocol. So the program essentially starts at the origin of the exchange and transaction. Now, if we look at traditional accounting, this is the opposite. The transaction is recorded at the end of essentially the process. This protocol integrates a computerized trade code, which allows an automation of numerous accounting processes. It provides for a safer, cheaper, easier payment process, and it supports 100% of global transactions, regardless of currency or language. You do not need a third party when transacting business on your own behalf or for your company. This will do it for you. You're a startup, you're a small to medium company, you can do business in any part of the world, regardless of language and currency, and have a reliable, accurate, unalterable, unchangeable record. This is incredibly important, and this is incredibly amazing. So the BFIC token utility ecosystem. So one of their accomplishments is that BFIC has the world's first cryptocurrency-based prize bonds. So you can essentially buy these crypto bonds. You can buy them in Bitcoin. Essentially, you can buy these bonds in Bitcoin, and you can enjoy other reward opportunities from BFIC to win and acquire more cryptocurrency. This is great. A bond market is very important. This accounting platform, this accounting token, has its own bond market. This is great. Now, as far as BFIC and credit and debit cards, this platform, this token, is in collaboration with Visa and MasterCard. Yes, you can use Visa and MasterCard for the overall complete use of this platform and token. Your two major credit cards, they got it, they accept it. And by the way, what is also great here, they have a virtual meet function. So by purchasing BFIC coins, you can essentially use their next generation video platform, and you can conduct meetings with an unlimited amount of participants without the usual lag, by the way. With COVID-19, much of the world has also found more efficient ways to do business. Much of it, as we see nowadays, is in Google meetings and in Zoom conference meetings. The virtual meet has mitigated and resolved some of those issues you may find in Google or Zoom. You can essentially invite a large amount of participants, and by the way, the matter may resolve. The meeting may require that. You need to have a lot of people, a lot of opinions, a lot of perspectives. You can get these people onto this blockchain platform using virtual meets and have a simple, fluid, easy, efficient meeting with a lot of people, and you avoid the traditional problems that you may find with other products. Well, everybody, we are at our end. This concludes LATOKEN's CryptoPicks. Stay tuned and catch us next week, 3 a.m. UK time, on our next hottest picks. You can find out more about our other programs at www.latoken.com/VCTV/shows. Take care. Have a great crypto week. Cryptocurrency is a journey for the individual and society. I look forward to your part in it. Goodbye. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your week. Until next time.